Hey, it's J-Ro here with another edition of my Low vlog, giving you healthy living tips for your mouth and your hips. And this is the first vlog I'm doing out of my brand new kitchen in my new apartment that I moved into 2 months ago. You may have seen it in my most recent recipe video. And today I'm actually figuring out a place to hang these giant tiki utensils. I found these in Massachusetts on my East Coast trip last month, and I'm just looking for the perfect place to hang them. But I thought I would take this opportunity to, speaking of moving, talk about stress in our lives. I have my new book coming out in April of next year, and one of the most popular chapters that people have read, my editor and whatnot, is the Eating for Less Stress chapter. And I figured it would be a good thing to talk about because you probably know me if you've seen recipes here on my channel of me as a chef. But I'm actually branching out into more lifestyle content and sharing with you things other than food on strategies and tips I use in my daily life to help me perform better and optimize my health. So stress is a real killer. I honestly feel that in many ways stress can debilitate us and cause disease even more than poor food choices. So for me, moving is a very stressful experience, and luckily I had some strategies other than eating really good food that helped me deal with that and have a pretty graceful moving process as movings go. But I really see, mitigating and managing stress in two different categories. One is nutrition, and two is abating and minimizing stress with specific and intentional life strategies. So let's talk about nutrition first and how to eat for less stress. So when we are stressed out, one major thing happens, and that's a stress hormone called cortisol is released in our bodies. And cortisol is really bad because it increases adrenaline response. It actually can add fat to our bodies. They actually did a test and a study at the University of California, San Francisco recently that showed that women and men who had elevated levels of cortisol actually retain more fat in their bodies. So not only do you feel stressed out and it affects your nervous system, you can actually retain more fat and weight if you have more cortisol in your body. So that's one reason to remain less stressed. The other reason that we want to optimize our nutrition during stressful times is we can become depleted of key minerals like magnesium and potassium, B vitamins, and omega fatty acids. So those are the three things that I really think you should pay attention to. So in that regard, what I actually do is eat B vitamin rich foods like organic soaked nuts, green vegetables, and 'tis the season for things like butternut squash. Isn't that a pretty one? That's a pretty butternut. So getting your B vitamins is critical. Also magnesium. Things like cacao and pumpkin seeds are high in natural magnesium. And for sleep, magnesium is amazing because it actually helps to relax our body. And magnesium gets converted to calcium in the body, so it's a great bone builder as well. So I actually also take a magnesium supplement. There's a great brand called Mineral Life that I take. It's a liquid magnesium. And then finally, I mentioned omega-3 fatty acids. Now, omega-3s you can get in a great source like hemp seeds, awesome, or chia seeds are great too. But sometimes it's tough as vegans or vegetarians to get your EPA and your DHA, which are important for heart health especially. So I actually take a supplement to make sure I get my EPA and my DHA in addition to those organic foods. And I found a brand, Nordic Naturals, which is usually does, fish-based DHA and EPA. But this is a completely marine algal-based EPA and DHA formula. Totally awesome. I take 2 of these a day. I feel great when I take it, so I'm on my insurance policy. Oh, and speaking of B vitamins, dig this. I, as a vegan for almost 18 years now, am a big fan of taking a raw B12 complex. This is Garden of Life. And I really feel that B12 is important. Yes, it's in the soil that grows our food. Yes, you can get some from nutritional yeast. But to get really healthy, consistent doses, I recommend a high-quality raw B12 supplement made out of methylcobalamin. Now, moving on from the nutrition into life strategies, I want to show you something very cool. So in my new place, sorry for the hand there, I actually built a meditation room in my closet. Check this out. So I set up my meditation room here in my closet with my affirmations and my crystals, my candle. And what I've been doing for the past, 3 or 4 years or so, what's up, baby, is I've been meditating for at least 30 minutes every morning. And I gotta say, it's made a huge difference, not only in reducing my stress, in just helping me feel calm and less anxious about life. So that's a non-negotiable. Every single morning I sit down and I just sit and try and calm my mind for 30 minutes every single morning. It's part of my routine. I've built it in. So if you haven't tried meditating, you don't need a special meditation room. Just find a quiet, consistently peaceful place in your home and just start sitting, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. Because I think you'll notice the benefits are immense as you get into your workday and deal with the stresses of life. Now, another thing in active stress management that I think is super important is honestly taking yourself out of your environment to recharge and rejuvenate. Okay, so whether that's going to the gym and having a gym membership, I've been actually weight training for the last 6 months plus, and that's been amazing in elevating my testosterone, helping to balance my brain chemicals, and just feeling confident and really strong. So, this right here, honestly, weight training has been a huge gift. Whether you do yoga, you swim, you run, active moving of your body every day and getting out of the house to do that, I think is hugely important. And lastly, as the Dalai Lama once quoted, at least once a year, go somewhere you've never been before. I think traveling, I think actually going on retreat and giving yourself that nourishing experience is healthy for 2 reasons. Number one, you're actually investing in your health. You're investing in your long-term peace and tranquility. And it's also, for me, taking myself on a vacation once a year, or at least once a year if I can, hopefully, is a good way to treat myself, right? It's like, it's so hard for me to break away and say like, okay, you can leave the work, you can leave the entrepreneurship, you can leave the business and just go, right? And overcoming that thing of like, oh, I can't do it. Oh God, don't spend the money this way. You should invest it in your business, or oh, you don't deserve it. There's so many ways that I've seen myself try and convince myself into not doing things that I know I truly deserve and that will nourish me. So I'm actually going to Nicaragua for the very first time, right after Thanksgiving, right? I know, perfect timing. And I'm actually joining my friends Grace and Ronnie. They're doing this really amazing gracious living retreat down there on this beautiful island, amazing beaches, awesome yoga. It's going to be a raw food detox retreat. I totally need this because I haven't been on a vacation it's been a year. Yeah, it's been a full year. So, and actually that was a work vacation. I worked. So this is like a straight up no work. I'm just going there to play and rejuvenate. So it's going to be amazing. Smoothies, juices, hanging in hammocks, doing yoga, massages, all the goodness for a whole week. So if you want to come with me, I'm going as an attendee. I'm not speaking, okay? So if you want to get at me, we're just going to have to go and hang out on the beach and have some coconut water. If you want more information, click on the link in the description field for the Gracious Living Retreat in Nicaragua. I need this so bad right now. And if you're thinking about going and joining me and you need it bad, I say treat yourself, okay? Even if you feel like me, oh, I don't deserve it, oh, the money, oh, I should reinvest it. Trust me, taking this time out that I painfully said yes to, that I'm really glad I said yes to now, is a huge investment in yourself, in your peace, tranquility, and letting go of that stress of daily life. So it's this November 28th through December 5th in Nicaragua with me, chilling, doing it, detoxing, smoothieing it up, and just having a good time. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed my strategies for stress reduction. Remember to supplement. Remember to get your great greens, your B vitamins, your magnesium, your omegas. Try meditation if you haven't done so already. Remember to move your body every day, even if it's starting with just a walk or a swim or taking your dogs out. And then remember to treat yourself. At least one vacation a year. Okay, trust me, it'll pay huge dividends in the long run. So I'm out of here. I will catch you soon with another awesome Lolo vlog. And I'm gonna find a place to hang these giant utensils.